Good morning, everybody. Well, it's the last weekend in January here in North Carolina, and it's time for us to get ready to start our cool season crops. Today we're going to be starting cabbage and maybe some broccoli. And we got plenty of seeds we got to get in trays today, but first we got to go down here and feed the animals, so stick around. We'll be leaving that one, y'all. Alright, so I'm down here in the garden and kind of give you a shot. I've been working on this area and the ground's slap froze. I mean, it's froze solid. You can see that mulch house got that ice on top of it, but I've been out here getting this pile of mulch from over here and transfer it over here in the garden and letting it kind of lay. Rain beats it in, and you can see how it brings the bigger stuff to the top, and we just picked that out with a pick fork. But yeah, we going to work our way that way because we're going to use this area here for our cool season vegetables here in 6 weeks or so. Cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower. That's what we're going to hopefully get started today. I'm not gonna mess around because that stuff, like I said, it's froze solid. It's 26 degrees, 27 degrees out here right now, and we've actually got some precipitation coming in tonight, so I do want to get a little bit more out here today, and then that way that water or rain, ice, sleet, whatever, we'll weigh it down and do the same thing, and it'll work to our advantage. And you can see we got some weeds out there. I'll pick some of them out. I may even put the tiller back through there today and then put some more mulch on top of it. We are going to be doing the 30-inch bed method. We are going to have 2 rows in each bed, kind of staggered, and I'm thinking cabbage is going to be around 18 inches. Cauliflower is probably going to be the same. The broccoli will probably be the same, if not a little more. Broccoli may be 24 inches. I'm not sure yet. Once I get the rows laid off, then we'll go through there. I will be using weed fabric in these rows, and we'll just burn the hole. I'll get the fabric down once I get everything tilled in, get the rows built, get the fabric on top, mulch everything in, and just let it sit to act as kind of a weed barrier or to suffocate what weeds are in there. It's a long process when it's cold. It works pretty quick when it's hot, but when it's cold, it takes a while. So 4 to 6 weeks may not be enough time, but it'll work on as it warms up. Plus, it just makes the garden look a whole lot neater, and that's something that, if you watch my videos long enough to know, I love a neat garden. I'd rather have everything straight and where it's supposed to be in order. I guess OCD kicking in or something, I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna get up here, and I got some new seed starting mix that I'm gonna try. I've seen a lot of videos and guys using it, and you know, they're saying it's good stuff, so I got a bag of it. It's a little pricey, but I got a bag of that, and we're gonna get started. These broccoli and cabbage and all these starts here, we're going to start this in this new stuff to kind of see if we can tell a difference. We're watching that hawk. I got him chickens down. I was watching. I got a big red hawk hanging around here. And he's actually in that tree right there. I don't know if you guys can see him, but he's sitting right there. He's been hanging around here lately, and I don't like it. I mean, I wouldn't hurt him, but I want to scare him off. Get him out of here. He's a big old boy too. So I got out here the other day when it was a little warmer, and got all my trays out of the barn, started cleaning things up. And I don't know, in the last video I showed you I ordered some new 162 prop ticks, and I got these guys cleaned up. I'm going to be utilizing mostly these 162s for cabbage and broccoli, and I've got, well, you can see what I've got laid out here. I've got trays for days. I got 50s, I've got 72s, I've got 125s, I got 200s, ton of trays. Anyway, I'm going to focus on the 162s first. They do hold a lot of dirt, but I mean, it's not a crazy amount. I think them 50s hold more dirt than anything. But we're going to get these 162s in here. We're going to get several of them filled up. I've got 3 varieties of cabbage that we're going to start today. And when we get in the barn, I'll show you what I'm talking about. And I've got 2 different varieties of cauliflower, and I've got 3 different varieties of broccoli. So we'll get it in the barn, get some trays, get some dirt, we'll get started. We'll get around here where you can see this stuff. I got a mess in here. This is, and that bag's upside down, but you can tell, that's Sunshine Mix number 4. And guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, this is some good looking stuff. And there was very little sticks and bark and leaf, very little at all, compared to Sungrow, which is made by the same company. But you can see the difference. This is the Sungrow. And you can already see the difference in the bark, twigs, and the sticks that's in this versus this. So this stuff here is what we're going to be starting our stuff in today. Now this is the Sungrow mix, the old stuff I was using, and I mean it works. I don't have any negative things. It's cheap. I pay 15 bucks a bag for the Sungrow, which is this stuff, versus $100 a bag for this stuff. And you know, that bale, I don't know how many trays I'm gonna get out of that bale. I actually got this sifted. I sifted all this out, me and Jace did the other night, and got this ready to go. This is ready to go in trays, and I always like to sift mine. I use screamer. Sift our soil. We sift it, get everything, all the big stuff out of it, and then you can see that might have used a quarter of that bale, just that tub right there. So pretty good bit of dirt, but we're going, I don't know, I may take that out and put the soil in the trays outside to keep from making a mess. But what I'm going to show you is these are the seeds that we're going to start today. These, blah, blah. This is storage number 4. This is cabbage. This is capture cabbage. And this is typhoon. And I got 2 things of that because I'm planning on starting 2 different trays, or several trays. Anyway, 500 seeds of typhoon, 500 seeds of capture, and I've got 250 seeds of storage number 4. So we're going to utilize all of these in the trays that we got. And then I got snow crown cauliflower, and I've got I got another one too. What is that one? Amazing is the other. And I'm going to wait and plant that later on next week because I had to order some more, and I want to make sure when I start them I got everything started at once. But I've got green magic broccoli, we got marathon broccoli, and we got imperial broccoli that we're going to be starting. And we may get those today, I'm not sure. It may be tomorrow before we get those put in, but I am going to get just about everything started this weekend as far as cool season crops. So we're going to be using a lot of dirt, we're going to be using a lot of trays, and I got a little bit of room. I got to make some more room. I put all my beets on these trays up here, so I've got room up here, I got room down here, and I still got another row on the bottom of the little greenhouse. So we're going to get some dirt put in these trays, hopefully get some seeds in there, and then get them watered in and get these things in on the heat mats. All right, guys, we got all the dirt in the trays. That tub did all 7 of these 162s, and I still got a quarter of it left. So it went a pretty good way. I mean, stuff's real light. So when I can water them in, everything's froze up right now. Give it a little bit. I come out and water these trays in, tamp them down, go ahead and top them off on with soil, make sure that they're full, and we don't have any air pockets in there. Then we'll take them in the barn, get some seeds started in there. All right, so as you can see, they suck up a lot of water, and it takes a little while to get them all full and where they won't hold anymore. But what I'm gonna do now, that a lot of people, you know, don't do it this way, but I like to take mine and tamp it down. And let's sit there right there, see if it'll hold. Just grab it, drop it, and what that does is allows that cell, see how it filled these gaps. And where that tray looked like this one a minute ago, you see what it looks like now? What that did is they compressed that soil down into that tray, and it got rid of the air voids. Well, we all know that roots will air prune when they hit an air pocket, so that can stop your starts from growing as well as they could have, provided there wasn't no air in there. So what I'm gonna do is go through and do all these this way. I got that bucket full of soil, and we'll come back and fill these in, and then I'll water that down again. We'll tamp it, and then we'll be ready to plant. All right, so that's the second time we watered them and kind of compressed everything down. You can see they're full now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to let that sit for a little bit and let it get soaked. All that water gets soaked in real good. Pick all these little bits of less desirables off the top. And I got some stuff I need to do down here at the garden anyway. I've been trying to put some mulch in that bed where we're going to put these plants. Try to let it go ahead and get blended in pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna let them sit, let them drip. You can see they're dripping water out of them now. Soaked real good. So what I'll do when I come back up here is take them in one at a time, and we'll start getting some seeds in some trays. Watch out, girl. All right, guys, so we got everything in trays. What I tell you, Jason, is 1,134 seeds. So we got storage number 4 cabbage, capture cabbage, typhoon cabbage, snow crown cauliflower, imperial broccoli, marathon broccoli, and green magic broccoli. We got all 7 trays planted. Jason's gonna turn the water on. We're gonna water everything in and get it ready to put in on the heat mats in there. All right, cut it on, Jason. Water it in just a little bit and let it get good and soaked in, and then we put them on them heat mats. It shouldn't take but a couple of days and that stuff will germinate. I got that little greenhouse in there. If I zip it up closed, it gets real humid in there, so things germinate real fast in there. So I imagine, I don't know, within the inside of a week we should see green in these trays. All right, so everything's dripping now. See all that, we got them watered in real good. So we're gonna let them sit out here for a little bit, soak all that water up, and then later on we'll move them in. We got that front that's moving in. I can feel the temperature's dropping real quick, so we don't want them to get too cold. I imagine it's probably in the upper 40s right now, so yeah, 48 degrees. So right now, I got some stuff we're gonna go down here at the garden and do, but we're gonna get them put in later on this evening and get them on the heat mats. Go ahead and get everything started. All right, guys, so we're gonna go down here and get started on this next project. We still got to cut some wood out from over here where we're gonna put this greenhouse. That's the next thing. We're gonna be working on this thing pretty hard because I got to get it started, because these plants that I'm starting now will eventually go into that greenhouse and either be hardened off in there, or we'll actually put them in there to grow out. I don't know yet, it just depends, but I got to get started on it. I'm running behind as it is now. The weather's pushed me that far back. But if you guys haven't already, reach over here and click this subscribe button and click the bell notification so you get notified every time we put out a video. As always, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.